Okay, it looks like we've got a pack one, pick one up next.
Okay, so real talk. This is something that I've wanted to talk about on air and have never had an episode for it because it's not really worth the whole topic. This is something Parnell and I share a hatred of. Pack one, pick one is the lowest common denominator, shittiest type of content.
It's Twitter bait.
It is absolute talk to me bait.
Yep.
They're the shittiest, stupidest things, and I hate them every time I see them. You guys can all enjoy them, but don't involve me.
There's a certain amount of fun to be had by just thinking about it, but like, it's pretty fucking low. Some of the ones that are kind of interesting are like, here's your first 7 picks. What's your next one out of this?
Yes, I always prefer that. The problem is those require so much context about what the cube is, and
You can't you can't just like put that in a Twitter post. So
anyway, we do have an interesting version of Pack One Pick One. It's cube snacks.
yeah. So I guess we'll go through these and see what you would pick first. We've got Doritos, particularly the Cool Ranch variant, apparently. Sour Patch Kids, Snack Pack, the chocolate version.
That's pudding for people who don't know what the fuck that is, because I don't, other than I can see an image of pudding.
You poor neglected child. Cheetos Flaming Hot, Pocky, Nutter Butter, Oreo, Shin Cup. Yeah, I was like, it's a ramen cup, but Takis?
Takis.
Takis? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know what Takis are?
No.
They're like veggie straws, but they're spicy. They've got like, they're basically like trying to be a mix of like lemon, lime, well, mostly lime, but like lime and spicy pepper type stuff.
Okay, sure. Kit Kat tea?
I'm just going with Kit Kats.
I don't think that's a normal Kit Kat. It's green.
I know. I think the person who did this is Asian, though, based off everything else in here.
Maybe it's mint. It looks like a mint leaf. So I'm going with mint Kit Kat.
Okay.
Slim Jim, Funyuns, Rice Krispie Treats, shrimp flavored crackers, or Ruffles cheddar and sour cream.
Okay. So real talk. Am I the one dissecting this, or do you want to?
I mean, I know what my pick is.
You have your snap pick?
I have my snap pick.
Okay. Pocket it. Keep it. I'll walk through my explanation.
Okay.
Doritos, flat out. We're touching cube here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ruffles, if they were plain, would be low because of the grease factor, but flavored, bottom. Get it out. Should not even be in the pack.
Wow.
It's just terrible for cards.
It is bad for cards. You're right.
Takis, same thing. They're the exact same as a Dorito from that standpoint. Got to get rid of them. It's the Cheeto dust problem. Cheetos, speaking of, also instantly banned here. So we've got 4 out right away. Not picking these.
Yeah.
So Nutter Butter and Oreo. Nutter Butter is superior to Oreos. Don't tell my wife. So Oreos is also out.
I like Oreos with milk, but like that's not happening when I'm cubing. Nutter Butters on their own, definitely better than Oreo.
Especially with like if you're having water to drink instead of booze.
Absolutely.
Nutter Butter with water is delicious.
Yeah. And I mean, Nutter Butter is good with beer too.
Yeah.
So
Nutter Butter is just good.
Yeah.
So snack pack pudding. It's a 2-handed treat, which is a problem.
You need a spoon, really. I mean, I guess you could just tongue it.
And when you're done, you've got the other problem of like when you've got the metal spoon, because I assume you didn't get like a disposable spoon, but you got a metal spoon and an empty plastic cup. It's going to tip over constantly. It's kind of awkward. I'm going, no, not today. Maybe if I was in a different mood. Sour Patch Kids are gross. Fuck you.
You're insane. It's just great sugar, dude. It's so good. Yum, 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 yum.
Funyuns kind of have the plain problem I would have with chips, which is just the grease factor. So I think I'm going to pass on them here. If they wheel, maybe we talk about Funyuns.
So clearly we're leading up to the ramen cup, right?
We got to talk about it.
Okay.
So what I've got left in this pack, for those who aren't paying attention at home, we've still got Pocky. We still got to talk about the ramen issue in the room. We've got Kit Kats. We've got Nutter Butters. We've got Slim Jims. We've got Rice Krispie Treats, and we have shrimp crackers.
Yep.
If the shrimp crackers are the like shrimp chips that I've had at Thai joints and stuff, top tier, and also are not very greasy in my opinion at all. They're more like eating styrofoam.
Yeah.
Those could be going all the way to the actual pack one, pick one here.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I think they're an acceptable one because they're like fine for cubing at the same time, but. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of shrimp, so.
Kit Kats and Rice Krispie Treats to me are both fighting over that slot in my stomach that is the sweet zone, and the Kit Kat is superior.
Even the mint one?
Okay, I don't eat mint, but I think this is the green tea Kit Kat because, again, I believe this was an Asian person who made this.
Okay. I've never had the green tea or any of that, so.
I'm going to say green tea Kit Kat is still going to be superior to Rice Krispie treats in a vacuum here. Maybe I'll change my mind after trying it, but you got to test it out. So you got to be not afraid to experiment on a draft.
Yeah, and I would definitely test the Kit Kat one. Like if I was...
Cactar is in the audience and believes it's matcha. I don't know what the word matcha means, but Mambo Number 5 is a great song.
All right, then.
So we've got the elephant in the room is this ramen.
Yeah, it's staring us right in the center.
It suffers from the it's not even a snack.
That's my problem. Like, that's just like a shitty dinner.
It's not even shitty. Shin bowls are delicious. But, like, it's I skipped getting dinner on the way to the draft.
Yeah.
This is the guy who is... The person picking this is also probably the slob in the room who didn't leave the house on time. It's always slobbering over shit. I don't want to be that guy today. Especially because I'm fighting the pre-existing notion the fat guy is going to be the slob. Because I am. But
it was like, it's true, but... it also, like, that's a commitment when you're going to be playing with Magic cards. Like, you've got to actually commit to eating it.
Yeah.
So it's got the same problem of the pudding. And I think that automatically removes any snackness at a draft. If you need a utensil.
So we've got the final four here. I've got the strange flavored Kit Kat, Nutter Butter, Slim Jim, and Pocky.
Yep.
I'm going to do the Kit Kat over the Nutter Butter simply because I have never had this flavor of Kit Kat, but I think I would choose the Nutter Butter over a normal Kit Kat in this case because I haven't had a Nutter Butter in a while.
I think it would depend on my mood. It's one of those, like, Nutter Butter's the safe pick.
Kit Kat's one of my favorite candy bars.
The Kit Kat that's weird is like, I want to do something special this draft, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the I'm going to play pod pick.
Yeah. I think Slim Jim gets a lot of points for me because it's the only thing here that's not like a carby hellhole.
Yeah.
It is the meat stick. It's not the best version of a meat stick, but it'll work.
Yeah, I like the ones that have more spicy to it.
But Pocky is a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah.
That's why I've been silent on it till the end here.
Yeah, that was my snap pick. So
I figured it was going to be your snap pick.
Wasn't even a debate.
I think I'm going with Slim Jim because I want to be a good boy, but Pocky is so tempting right now. I'm flicking between these right now, figuring out which one I want.
Yeah, I think so. For me, it's Pocky is like top tier. It stands alone. But if I was to do something different, I would probably go with the Kit Kat. Like I really do like Sour Patch Kids, but like it's got the sugary stuff would get on your hands, and then it would get on the cards.
I like that Pocky isn't overly sweet.
Yeah. It feels like a good snacking food.
Oh my god, Cactar. Cactar has updated me. Matcha is the light green Pocky sticks? Yes, I have had these. Okay.
Those are good.
Matcha's pretty good then. And it's just green tea, by the way. Okay. So yeah, I could see going Pocky here, but I'm going to go Slim Jim because I should.
Because you should. Yeah, right.
I should really be doing keto, but we're not going to have that discussion on air right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of the patrons got several bonus contents of what keto bread is like.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I mean that's an interesting thing. There's definitely tiers to cube snacks and how easy they are to actually eat versus the damage they can do matters.
Yeah. I do think if you go Slim Jim and you wheel those shrimp crackers, and they're what I'm thinking of from like Thai joints.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good combo.
Delicious salty snack here.
I mean, Funyuns could work as well. I think that combo would work pretty well.
Yeah. Again, my problem with Funyuns is right up there with all the chip options we've got here. They're all nasty for holding cards.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I don't want you touching my fucking cube when you're eating these. If we're playing with the starter cube nowadays, then sure, we can bring out the shitty snacks because I don't really care.
Yeah,